everyone, welcome to another Star Wars X-Wing Miniatures game video. I am Edo. Hey, how you doing? And across the table from me is my mortal enemy,
HuMei. Glad to see you.
Okay, now we have an unboxing. It's the first unboxing we've done for Star Wars X-Wing. A new ship that just came out today. It is the C-ROC Cruiser. Does it have anything to do with like making stuff that you put inside of a pot?
Well, it hopefully will do that to your enemies. Put them in a pot.
It's okay. So there's nothing to do with alligators or crocodiles.
Nope. It's
okay. Well, thanks for tuning in, everyone. Well, okay then. Okay. So got the croc. I'm going to let HuMei explain because technically this is going to be his unboxing video because he has been waiting all day in order to put this on video. So take it away, sir.
Okay. Yeah, this is the C-ROC Cruiser. I've been doing a little looking myself, and I know there's already some unboxing going on, but I'm just proud of this. I've been waiting for quite a while for it to come out. So let's go ahead and start with opening.
Okay, now, kids, if you should be using any sharp objects, please use them carefully.
Yes, please be very careful with sharp knives. Okay.
So if you just pass that garbage on over to me, I'll take care of that.
And of course, the first thing we want to look at when we get this thing open is the actual cruiser. And she is quite beautiful. Lots of color.
Okay. So forgive any little shaking or whatnot on the table because, okay, pull that back a little bit there. And
let's get this out of the way so we don't have any glare.
Give me that.
Okay.
Give me that.
Here we have the beloved C-ROC Cruiser. Now this is the same design as the assault carrier as far as the ship.
Let me take a, maybe we can get something up here a little bit. Let's see if that's going to focus. I guess it might be. See that? Ooh, that is actually kind of nice looking. Yeah. Ooh, 5 engines.
I and at the bottom it's got the 2 extra satellite dishes on
it's right there, and then of course the peg for the stand one.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 of them.
2 stands, yep.
Oh, it has a big one there. A big stand.
Right.
So, okay then, so here, I'm going to give that back to you.
Okay, we'll just set it right down here. And then you also get a uniquely painted M3A interceptor. And a lot of people are looking for this to come out because of some of the cards that come with it.
Let's see if we can get that in there. That's a nice... wow, it looks like a very simple ship and whatnot.
It is. It looks like a reverse of the Protectorate Starfighter that we did before. Mm-hmm. Just that where the engine is in this would be the cockpit in the other. That being said, moving on after the ships to the most important part of the game. The cards and the paraphernalia inside.
Holy moly. Oh, it's got some big cards, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Of course, we have the rules, and usually there's a couple of missions in here that can go their own route. There are special papers to do the campaign. One each for if you're going against, or one is for Empire and one is for Jedi. Or rebels, depending on which one you're fighting in the campaign.
Okay, well, let me jump back here. Okay, since I don't know, this is Scum and Villainy ship, then.
Right.
Oh, it's Scum and Villainy first big ship,
right?
Isn't it?
This is the very first epic. There are 2 others for each of the other 2 factions, but nothing until this one for the Scum and Villainy. And this is for if you want to do the special mission.
It says campaign structures,
right.
Smuggler's Lament, and what else we got here? Smuggler's Lament, they're all Smuggler's Lament.
Right. So, what it is, like say one of them is if you're playing, say you're playing up against
campaign
a Rebel
roster
or
sheet,
Empire.
Rebel, Scum, Imperial. Okay. Well, let's move this out of the way for the moment here.
Okay, now here we have the bases, or the card bases for the 2 ships. One thing I want to point out that I've found out already was there should be a blue line across the middle here, and what that's for is when you're doing damage to the ship, you get damage to the front or the rear of the ship, and that normally marks where the damage is going.
Oh.
It's a misprint. All of the C-ROCs are missing that.
Ooh, okay.
So what you'll want to do is put a line across there. I'm already figuring on finding a piece of thin blue tape and just put it across there, and that'll take care of that.
Do you need maybe a little bit of twine or something like that?
Yeah, well, I just figure out, like I say, I'll get some just a real thin line of blue tape that I can put across there, and it'll stay there permanently. But yeah, you have it. Of course, the dials for the C-ROC and the M3A.
Okay, so that's one for the big ship and then the little ship.
Right.
And the little ship that's still sitting over here
Right.
that you can't maybe see behind the...
And then we have one of the things that's being looked for or looked out for a lot was these tokens right here, and that comes up with Jabba the Hutt. When I read Jabba the Hutt, you'll see it. These are illicit tokens, because with Jabba the Hutt, his ability is any ships in your any ships that you have in your epic fleet that are running illicits, you can put those on it so you don't lose. Say something happens that causes you to lose an illicit ability.
Mm-hmm.
You put the token on there, you lose the token. Then the second time you actually lose the ability.
Oh, so
That's
it's like
the ability Jabba the Hutt
so it
brings.
gives like toughness for
Right.
for abilities and whatnot.
Those that have played may have seen the for the weapons. There's it came out with the K-wing and the Punisher. The for missiles and whatnot, you get to could use them once or use them twice. Now, looking at this big stack of cards here, but I can tell you it's not all going to be the cards, or it's not all just or cards for stuff we added to it, because
Yeah, that's right. Each of the big ships has their own little damage deck, don't they?
And you have damage decks for the front and rear, which is, like I say, why you need that blue line to identify which side's getting hit. Now, going through the...
Now, are the damage decks for the variant ships, they're pretty much the same?
They're
I see,
unique.
like, damage
they're
stabilizers.
Unique for each one.
Oh, they're
each,
unique.
Each epic ship gets its own damage deck.
Old breach and everything. Yeah, if we read off all of these ones, it'd probably take forever
Right.
on Christmas here.
Right.
So I'm just going to do is I'm just going to leave these right there. But the one that the cards people might want to hear about are, oh, holy moly, there's a whole large stack of them. I would assume there are multiples in there as well.
Right.
Oh, okay, good. So we shall actually.
Yeah,
Well, you know what? How about the ship cards first? Let's do those
okay,
instead
we can do that.
Yeah, because there are fewer number of that.
Okay, now the C-ROC Cruiser is being done like the elite or the assault carrier, in that it only has one card. The Viper and the Tantive both came with two cards, one for the front and one for the back. But the C-ROC only has the one card, and so does the Rebel Transport. They each only have one card.
Okay.
That being said, our first thing we're looking at is the Cartel Spacer. I believe that one may have already been released with the other sets, or with the regular M3A. Giving it standard...
so has this ship been released before?
Yes.
Oh, it has been,
with
okay.
a different paint job.
Oh, okay,
And
so... Yeah,
there are
okay.
some special cards for here. The Tensari Point Veteran has already been released in the original sets. Sunny Bounder, this is a new unique one for this set. He's a Pilot Skill 1. Once per round after you roll or re-roll dice, if you have the same result on each of your dice, you may add one matching result. So if you roll the two dice and get two criticals, that gives you a third critical because you matched.
Okay, so it says
That's
when
his
you
unique pilot.
when you roll or re-roll dice.
Right.
Okay, but the thing is, if you I'm just wondering, if you re-roll a die, do you ignore the previous result?
Yeah, what you do is, say like you can use target lock. Say you got a hit and a miss. You can use your target lock to re-roll that blank die. So if you get a second hit, it would give you a third hit as well.
Okay, I was thinking that if you re-roll the same die. Oh, understood.
Okay. Next we have Pilot Skill 3 in Aldra. I apologize for my pronunciation. I'm just seeing these for the first time and having a chance to read over them first. When attacking or defending, you may spend one shield to re-roll any number of your dice. So you could use that just to start re-rolling blanks to get hits.
And all of the basic ships just have the same attack, evade,
Right.
hull, and shield.
Right.
Okay. It's just the matter of the pilot skill is going
Pilot
to be
special
different.
ability.
Okay. And yeah.
Quinjast. At the start of combat phase, you may receive a weapons disabled token to flip one of your discarded torpedo or missile upgrade cards face up. People have been looking forward to this because
Wow.
because the torpedoes are very powerful.
Even me being the novice knows that is a nifty ability.
So yeah, what happens is the first turn you use the missile, then you take the weapons disabled token, which is in amongst these cards here. You put that on the ship, so now the ship can't fire the next turn. But then you can take and flip your torpedo back over.
Okay, so
the third turn you get to play it again. So it's every other turn you're throwing off a missile or a torpedo.
now torpedoes are a secondary weapon, right?
Right.
Now weapons disabled means you can't fire primary or at all.
You can't fire at all.
Okay, so how do you get rid of a weapons disabled token?
At the beginning of the following rounds, you can remove that weapons disabled token.
Automatically?
Automatically.
Or automatic? Okay, wow. So that means you drop the token, and during that particular turn, you get to flip over the torpedoes?
Right.
And then the next turn, at the beginning of your next turn, you remove the token, you'll be able to fire the torpedoes.
Exactly.
Then now is that an action to do that?
No.
So in other words, okay, so you could so at the beginning of that one turn, you discard the token, so you can fire the torpedoes that turn. Then, so
Then-
when
and
you actually
take your-
put it, and then can you just like then get another token and get?
I
maybe
believe the
misunderstanding
weapons
it.
disabled comes off at the beginning of the combat phase.
Oh,
So
okay.
at the beginning of combat phase, you put the token down. You fired the first round. Second round, you take it at the beginning of your combat
Okay.
phase.
Okay, beginning
You say,
of your combat
Yeah,
phase.
I
Okay.
say I choose not to shoot, so I'm going to put that token down, go to weapons disabled, and
Wow.
next turn I can take it off. And if
Oh
you
no, it
have-
says at the start of the combat phase. Okay, you may. Okay, so in other words, I can't just do it after combat. I apologize that you said that, and I just didn't hear that first part of it.
And last but not least, or most valuable because he's a pilot skill 7, Genesis Red. After you acquire a target lock, assign a focus and evade tokens to your ship until you have the same number of each token as the locked ship. So if you come up on a T-65 that's got 3 focuses and 2 evades, you could turn around and say, yeah, I now have 3 focuses and 2 evades just like him. Whatever he's got.
Wow. So that seems like there'd be, and he's a unique, right?
Yeah, yes, he's a unique.
Okay, I don't know. It just seems that you could do a whole build based around that particular ship.
I've already got 4 of those, and now that'll be my 5th, which is really nice because most of these cards come for up to 5 ships. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, so let's do. Of course, there'll probably be duplicates and whatnot,
Yes.
but let's see what you go. I see
Well,
something about Arc Caster or
Yep,
something.
Arc Caster. This is a reversible card,
Oh.
and what it is at the start of your combat phase, you may receive a weapons disabled token to flip this card.
Okay, then when
So-
you flip it.
When you flip it, Arc Caster, attack one ship. If this ship hits, you must choose one other ship at range 1 of the defender to suffer 1 damage. Then flip this card. So you fire it, you flip it face down, and you go to the recharging. After the combat phase, the next combat phase, you can then flip it back up again.
Wow. Okay.
So again, every other
That's kinda
turn
nifty.
that's going on.
That is kind of nifty. Now that the reversible thing. Oh, and one side is recharging and all that. Rebel and Scum only dual. Oh, they call it a dual card.
Yep.
Ooh.
Okay, here's where we get to some of the names I have to. Morigian.
Is it pilot?
Morigian. It's a crew card.
Okay.
And it's for huge ships only, and only for scum, so it'll only be able to be used on the
On this
C-ROC,
one or whatever
right.
may comes
And
out
right.
afterwards.
At the start of end phase, you may spend 1 crew or crew team upgrade card you have equipped with another upgrade card of the same type of equal or fewer squad points. So, an example might be you have another crew card you don't want to lose.
Mm-hmm.
Say Jabba the Hutt. Something happens where you lose Jabba, you could take and say, I'm going to use him. Equal or fewer squad points. Okay, but yeah, you can basically get that card back. he's basically a freebie to use somebody else.
As Morrigan.
As Morrigan.
I guess I'm just wondering what type of. I was just wondering what kind of alien he was. Nothing that I've probably seen. Someone probably knows exactly what it is. So
the next one is Cicatro Visago. He's a scum-only card, crew. At the start of the end phase, you may discard this card to replace a face-up illicit or cargo upgrade card you have equipped with another upgrade card of the same type of equal or fewer squad points. Here we have him, Jabba the Hutt. Now, Jabba the Hutt takes 2 crew spots.
You think? You think? You think?
The Emperor had the same thing. When you equip this card, place 1 illicit token on each illicit upgrade card in your squad. That means all the ships you have.
Oh, that's including stuff that's not here. If it's, let's say you have
if you
this as well.
Yeah,
and as an illicit upgrade.
You get to put a token on everything you've got. When you're instructed to discard an upgrade card, you may discard 1 illicit token on that card instead. And the one thing that's popping in my head is the cloaking device. You risk every turn losing that cloaking device, and you have to flip it face down. With that token, you've just doubled how long you can have to keep that out to keep a ship cloaked. Heavy laser turret. This would be for the C-ROC. It uses 2 energy. Rolls 4 dice for it. Attack energy. Spend 2 energy from this card to perform this attack against a ship, even a ship outside your firing arc. Range 2 to 3, 4 dice. And being a secondary weapon, it does not get. You don't get the range bonuses. You don't get the +1 green at close range, which close range it doesn't affect. And at range 3, you wouldn't get the extra. The opponent wouldn't get the extra evade die.
And that's right. All these epic big ships also use that energy resource. It's just not something you can find.
And some of them can reach out to range 5, depending on. They got a special range time. IGRM Thug Droids. When attacking, you may change one of your hit results to a critical result.
Ooh.
And that is not a unique. And I happen to understand there are
what kind of droid does he look like? Okay.
See, I was thinking there might be another one in there, but quick release cargo locks. At the end of the activation phase, you may discard this card to place a container token. And that's in here. That's what this is right here, the container token. You lay that there, and it becomes debris for somebody to fly through. I have 2 of these supercharged power cells, limited, so you can only place 1 on a ship. When attacking, you may discard this card to roll 2 additional attack dice. So like with the one with 4 dice, you use that to roll 6.
And then if there's an illicit token on that, does it get discarded?
That is actually a cargo card.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. It's
but it doesn't say it goes, or
I don't know if it's illicit or not, because
you don't, or you may discard this card, so you would have to get rid of that card to do that extra 2 points. But it's a one-time only deal.
Yeah, but I was saying, so do these tokens work with this here?
No.
Okay.
Because the illicit would have the number 7. I understand that's or Star Wars money. That's
Space Bucks.
Yeah. And
Star Wars Space Bucks.
This here has a square, which is represents cargo.
Oh, okay. I'm just wondering because if some other individual on the video or watching at home, it's like, oh, I could do that. Well, yeah, you probably have the same idea as me, and it didn't work.
Yeah. Okay, I've got 5 pulsed ray shields. Now these are sweet. During the end phase, you may receive 1 ion token, which would mean your character or your ship would have to go a 1 white maneuver next turn.
And it can't choose any other maneuver. It has to go forward. It can't bank left or right, right?
Right.
Okay.
But if you do that, during the end phase, you may receive an ion token to recover 1 shield up to your shield value. You can equip this card only if your shield value is 1. So.
Oh, okay. So anything higher won't work. So that goes along with these ships here.
Right. And there's 5 of them, and like I say, I got 5 of them bad boys now with him, so I'll be tickled to death to use them. Automated protocols has been in other epic builds. Huge ship only modification, once per round. After you perform an action that is not a recover or reinforce action, you may spend 1 energy to perform a free recover or reinforce action. Optimized generators has been used as well before.
Hey, if it's been in there before,
Just
they
go
can
ahead
look it
and
up. So go ahead and
yeah.
put it down there because people watching at home can look it up here. We're looking for the new stuff.
Okay, heavy ship interceptor has been in the other ones as well, but you only get 1 in this card for the 1 ship because every time you buy an M38, you get 1 of those. So.
Okay. However, I guess in the pack this comes in, does it always come with this as well?
Yes,
Okay.
in the regular pack. And I have 6 light ship interceptors, so I could take up to 3 of those. It knocks 2 points off of the value or the cost.
Knocks off
All
2
damage
points.
dealt to you are dealt face up, so you get everything's crits that hits you.
Yeah.
But you may treat all bank maneuvers as green maneuvers. You cannot equip modification upgrades because it's basically a light,
And you have
light ship.
6 of them.
6 of them.
Why are there 6 in there?
I don't know, but I'll take the 6.
Okay.
Okay, the last 3 we have here are all 3 title cards for the C-ROC.
For the croc.
Yep. We have the Broken Horn, gives +2 energy. When defending, if you have a reinforced token, you may add 1 additional evade result. If you do, after defending, discard your reinforced token. And evades are something that don't normally come on the
Big
large
ships.
ships. So yeah, or on the huge ships. Insatiable Wart, C-ROC Cruiser only, -1 energy, so you get an extra energy for this. After you perform a recover action, gain 3 energy. So that's giving you extra energy for it. And Merchant 1, plus it takes 1 energy to use it. Your upgrade, or no, I guess that reduces your energy that you start out with by 1. This one gives you 1 additional energy. Your upgrade bar gains 1 additional crew icon and 1 additional crew team upgrade, and loses 1 cargo upgrade. So you're losing one of the cargo to pick up an extra crew and crew team.
So, story-wise here, is this supposed to be Jabba's ship then?
I don't know if it's supposed to be Jabba's ship, but that would be, if it was Merchant 1, that's probably the one I would use because you need the extra crew slot anyhow.
Well, let's take a look and see what it says in the back here. Seek your fortune. The C-ROC Cruiser was a favorite of traders, smugglers, and privateers all across the Outer Rim. Constructed using the same frame as the Empire's Gozanti-class cruiser, the C-ROC sported extra cargo space, 3 additional engines, and modified armor that gave it a distinctive profile. As the reliable workhorse at the heart of merchant convoys and pirate fleets alike, the C-ROC could be fitted with weapons and equipment for hauling cargo, supporting smaller ships, or flying into the fray to engage enemy craft directly. Yeah, let's see here. And a mission-driven campaign and all of that. In addition to these cinematic missions, Scum and Villain players can field the C-ROC in epic play format. So, once again, since this is an epic ship, it can't be fielded in regular play. So,
I went back and just pulled out the C-ROC card. It normally has 2 crew, 1 hard point, that would be a weapon, 1 crew team, and 3 cargo. So if you use the Merchant 1, you would lose 1 of the cargo, giving you 2 cargo, but you would get 3 crew members and 2 crew teams. If you wanted Jabba on the ship, you could use him for 2 and still have another crew member on there. Or you could just run 3 Scum and Villainy crew members.
Okay. Do you already have ideas? Well, you already have ideas for the fighters
Right.
and all the little things.
Right.
So you're going to be doing yet another swarm, aren't you?
If I can get it to work out, yes, that's what I'm looking at. I want to do I'm looking at a 5 or possibly, depending on the points, 4 or 5 ship swarm with him to just see what kind of havoc I can cause.
Yeah. I know you just said it a little early here, but I just realized the ship isn't supposed to go this way. It's supposed to go this way.
Right. It's the direct opposite of the protector.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to, we've got a very special epic game we're going to be doing very soon here as a trial run, because we're looking at doing something special next year for having a very special event that, if I can get everything worked out the way I hope, I'll have another video for you, but you'll be wanting to take a minute here and a minute there and a minute here and a minute there to put it all together. It's going to be over 2 days.
Okay, now a little ship here. Dang it, what is the dang ship called? The Interceptor.
The M3A Interceptor.
M3A Interceptor. Is it scum and villainy only?
Yes.
Scum and villainy only. Okay. So, because I was just thinking it was sort of like what wave was it? There is a TIE fighter that's Rebel because they stole one or rebuilt one.
Yes, there's a Rebel TIE fighter, and then Scum and Villainy also has the Y-wing and the C-95 Headhunter. Yes.
I thought there was one more. There was one other one that I thought they had, but I'm not even going to say I thought they had because it's probably going to be wrong.
There's a lot of cards that have been. What was it? The Slave One was originally released as a Imperial ship with the Most Wanted pack. You got cards to make
it Scum and Villainy instead. So later on they may do this.
Yeah.
But now I was just always thinking about, and this thing is pointed at me just to look at it, just the way the side is right here. This portion looks a lot like Jabba's sail barge.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, and
yes,
I was like, I keep thinking it's like that. That's why I said, is this Jabba's ship or something? Well, technically, I guess so. Yep. It could be, but I was just in general. I don't know the expanded universe or anything like that.
I know very little. Most of what I learned about Star Wars through the ships is the game, and I've had people come tell me all kinds of background because I admit I don't know. For me, it was the movies, and I read the original Star Wars book, and that was about it.
And I bought Splinter of the Mind's Eye, and it's sitting on a bookcase somewhere at home, and I think I got a couple of pages into it. And regardless, it's not canon. But anyway, that's just the geeky speak and whatnot there. Okay, so do you think this particular set's going to shake up the environment or anything like that?
It's going to bring a lot of joy to Scum and Villainy who've been wanting to do epic games but haven't had an epic ship to use.
Okay, so it's going to
really give them something to work with.
Okay, now, when it comes to the cards in here, which ones do you think are going to make the biggest impact? And of course, we're going to probably have to take out the big ship cards here and whatnot. But otherwise, what do you think is going to impact maybe the current environment?
Okay, I see the Arccaster being on the big ship, but the Arccaster being able to deliver that 4 points, I think that'll prove to be very interesting. I also see.
What about the one that flips the torpedoes?
Yes, that is actually one of the pilot special abilities, along with the card. Where was it? Okay, yeah, it was just him that gives gives that. I can see the light ship interceptor because subtracting 2 points. If you want to put on the Schick just to run it with hardly anything on it, that really helps you get extra points on the board. What is the smallest ship point? I think I did the smallest one. So yeah, he is normally 14 points. That now makes him 12 points, which puts him on par with the TIE fighters. You could run 8 of those. Oh wow, 8 of them.
I was about to say,
I'm gonna have to get another thing. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to get another C-ROC just to run 8 Schick fighters and try it out. I'm not spending that money right now, but I will. You know me, I'll have it.
Okay, so you're going to run 8 of those. Wow.
Eventually, the pulsed ray shield. I can see that being very interesting. But it would only be able to be used with the heavy or a regular Schick.
Well, that's what I was thinking about the small ships because generally you're not going to be seeing this.
Right.
Most of I'm going to say 90% of the time you will not be seeing the ship on the field. So if we break it down to maybe your top 3 and rank your top 3 of the upgrades, or that includes crew and everything like that. Your top 3 for this set. Okay.
Well, in addition to the pulse ray shield, I think that's going to be the biggest one because you can grow shields back. You can get your shields back. The only thing that does that anywhere in the Star Wars game or X-Wing game currently is R2-D2, and R2 you can only have one of him. He's a unique. This you can have. It's not unique. You can put on every one of them.
Okay. Does it cost the same as R2?
I don't know what R2 costs.
Oh, okay. Just 1 and 2.
4. Okay. The R2 costs 4. Beyond that, well, like I say, that and the light chick card, I think will do a lot because, like I say, if you want to run 8 of them.
Okay. Now I want you to rank them. 1, 2, 3. Which one are you going? Top one.
Pulse Ray,
Shield.
Art Caster, and then the light chick.
Okay.
But again, this will probably. I'm gonna have to sit down and play with them myself and just see what I think as I go.
Okay. Now, are you thinking that these are going to be valuable just in this this interceptor build, or are they going to impact some other ships? In other words, instead of just using just this guy, use this in some other particular.
Well, the light chick will only be on that because it's named for it. But these other 2 could be used on any ship. So yeah, I could see the Art Caster being used. Well, and it's a cannon. It could be on. It could be placed on any
Rebel or Scum, right?
Rebel or Scum thing. Just you only get to use it every other turn, but that's a very powerful card, and it is range 1.
Yeah, but you also said that's a secondary weapon, correct?
Right.
So it doesn't get the plus or minus.
Right.
So, well, wait a minute. Does your opponent doesn't get the extra evade die either, correct?
Well, he wouldn't get it because it's only range 1 anyhow, so it would be out there.
Duh.
But if you want to come in close and do heavy damage, that could be very handy. And then, like I say, Pulse Ray Shield, just that one to me, I really think that's going to do something because, and I can see myself playing with that a lot just because we're looking at the shields coming back every other turn, or every turn you'd be growing back those shields like crazy. And I just realized why there are 6 of these. I think it's 6 of these that we had. Yeah, there are 6 of these, and only 5 of the Art Caster and the Pulse Ray Shield. You can't use either of those modifications on the light chick. If you can't use them, you don't need them. That would be for 5 if you have 5. And this gives you, if you have 5 or have a total of 6 ships, you could use all 6 of them because at 12 points you put 6 of them in right away, or even go up probably 1 or 2 pilot skills and get another ship in there. That would still be very handy. And like I say, I can see myself now, I'm going to have to get a second C-ROC because I'm going to have to try 8 light chick interceptors in a game. I can see that happening. It won't happen right away, but it will happen.
Okay then. Okay, that was the unboxing of the what's the full thing? The C-ROC Cruiser. It's Scum and Villain's long-awaited epic type kind of like ship. It came out today. Today was the official release date.
Yes.
There were you said there were maybe a couple of other videos that maybe have had the unboxing. You said like 2, but yeah. So this is the first official on the day it's released here. What's the price run about ish?
This is
MSRP.
I want to say it's $50 or $49.99.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's $50. It might be $60. I don't remember what I paid for it.
No, that's fine. So now it's probably it's not going to cost you an arm and a leg like the Tantive or anything like that. That's like $1 billion.
The Tantive is like $90 and the Raider was $100. That's a lot more manageable. And for Scum and Villainy to have their first one, I think it's a real good ship to have.
Yeah, and this one looks like gonna be kind of interesting to see like a couple of these cockroach like teardrop ships running around the board here.
Yep.
Okay then, everyone. Thank you for joining us this morning, day, evening, night, whenever you may be tuning in. And we're hoping you're looking for our next video in the future here. Oh, that's right. When again is the next wave supposed to come out?
The next wave is supposed to be out in July, and as soon as it comes out, I will have them, and I'd love to unbox them then.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do as soon as we can do that here. So if you like the video here, want to see more unboxings, leave a like, subscribe, etc. So, well, once again, this was Edo, and that was Across the Table.
Who am I over here?
Okay, and we'll see you in the next video, everyone. You take care now.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.